Right, YouTube, it's the Shadow King Nazru. I'm here with my review of Dragon Ball Z Kai, episode 144. Buutenks proceeds to continuously kick Gohan's ass, with Gohan at this point being on the ropes. And remember how I said before that I was kind of hoping that Buutenks would use the fact that he absorbed Gotenks and Piccolo to his advantage and attack Gohan psychologically? Well, he does in this episode, as he reminds how Piccolo trained him to fight better than how he's doing, and the fact that he uses attacks from Gotenks like the Galactic Donut, albeit a more enhanced version where he shoots 3 rings instead of just 1, and a Kamehameha. And it's really starting to mess Gohan up. And Gohan was only able to escape by the fact that Beef and Hercule were able to distract him. Though we do see Buutenks was kind of struggling with the fact that he used to be friends with them as the regular Majin Buu, but we clearly see that the evil side of Buu is becoming more dominant, and Hercule's influence won't hold much effect on him. And then Gohan tries to fight back, but it fails, and Buu ultimately continues to pummel him while saying that he's not going to let him die quickly. For as long as the fusion lasts, he's going to have his fun with him. And people said that Majin Buu wasn't a sadist. Shows how much they know. Meanwhile, back on Supreme Kai's world, everyone is kind of not liking how Gohan is on the ropes and will probably be killed by Buutenks. So Elder Kai tells Goku that he needs to return to Earth. But Goku and Supreme Kai let him know that Goku is already dead and has already visited Earth once, so he can't do it again. Elder Kai says he knows about this and that he's going to trade his life for Goku's. Okay, so people could just exchange lives from others. It's funny how death works in Dragon Ball Z, but whatever. He manages to do that. Meanwhile, where was I going with this? Oh yeah. Meanwhile, at the gates of the afterlife, King Yama tells fortune teller Baba that they need to take care of Majin Buu, and thus they have Vegeta come back. So yeah, Vegeta pretty much got to keep his body, just in case Majin Buu wasn't defeated. And Vegeta says that he'll do it, even though he kind of feels that he'll be of no help to them. Back on Supreme Kai's world, Goku says that he's grateful for Elder Kai giving him his life back, and he gets ready to fight Majin Buu. But Elder Kai reminds him that even if he goes back to Earth, he's not going to stand much of a chance against Buutenks, even with Gohan's help. So what he proposes is that he gives him the rings, his earrings, which he calls the Potara earrings, and with that he can do fusion, and it's a fusion that's even stronger than the fusion that Goten and Trunks uses to become Gotenks. So Goku figures that he can fuse with Gohan and beat Buutenks. And Supreme Kai said he wasn't aware that the Kais could do that. So he tested it on himself with himself and Kibito, and they thus become Kibito Kai. And Kibito Kai wanted to help fight Buutenks, but Elder Kai says he'd still be ineffectual against him. And Goku wanted to know the basics of the Potara earrings, like how long they would last. But Elder Kai informs him that the fusion is permanent, which kind of shocks Goku, and we even get this funny bit where Goku wonders if he'll have to go back to school. Oh shit, I just had flashback to Dragon Ball Evolution. Ugh. Oh, bad memories. Bad memories. But let's focus on the positive about Buu Saga because that's my favorite saga, my favorite story, my favorite character, Majin Buu. Back in my happy place. Uh, so anyway, we then come back to Earth where Buutenks is still wailing on Gohan, and eventually he gets separated from Gohan long enough for Dende to heal him. Which I'm surprised that Buutenks was shocked by this, since he has Piccolo's memories, and he should be aware that Dende had the power to heal. But whatever. Uh, but he does sense that Gohan did not get a Zenkai boost because he wasn't damaged hard. I mean, too severely. Uh, and then Buutenks proceeds to try to kill Dende first, much like how Frieza did in the Frieza saga. But his blast is stopped by Tien Shinhan. Hi Tien, when and how did you get here? And Tien tries to fight off Buutenks with his tri-beam, but unlike with Cell, it doesn't do jack shit to him. Majin Buu, greatest villain ever. And he says that he's not going to bother fighting all these people and decides that he's just going to blow up the Earth. But fortunately, Goku manages to instant transmission there, and he proceeds to use the Destructo Disc to cut Buutenks in half. And we see that Goku and Buutenks will get ready to fight, with Goku giving his smile, because even though he doesn't stand much of a chance, he's still excited about fighting for him. That's a saying for you. And we also end off with Vegeta and Baba flying to Earth. All around, nice episode. It has some really good build-ups with how they set up for the Potara Earings. Hold on, I gotta take care of something. I'll be right back.